Neither Brendan or I have ever been in kayaks before, so my brother Chris runs us through the basics here on the coast. How to group up for safety, how to steer with your feet, and pretty soon we're gliding through the water, gliding like birds. Or should that be fish? Our aim is to kayak almost 300 kilometers down the Orinoco River, through its delta, into the Atlantic until we can see Trinidad. Today though, in the sun, learning is all fun and easy, and we have the islands a kilometre offshore to aim for. It will be different on the river though, paddling as much as 40k a day, with no landmarks, nothing to measure the distance, paddling until all the bends are straight. We all can't wait to get into it though.
Whip with that. Stay there. Tension.
I am very helpful loading up all the supplies and gear for the trip. Food, cooking and camping equipment, and our machetes, all of which we bought in one huge shopping trip the day before.
Right. Some small things can go in here underneath the seat.
The song, I remember it, yeah.
Loading the truck song, remember?
I remember it. Putting all the essential things inside for safe passage up the delta, where the heat will make us swelter in the kayaks, in the boats and on the banks and in the impenetrable jungle. Loading all the things we need for a safe journey. It's going to be a long 5-hour drive inland to meet the Orinoco where we'll start our trip. And we leave a bit late, so we kiss goodbye to the coast and head off at top speed. We're behind schedule, so it would have been mad to stop in a small town for gorgeous cold beers. But we do, and then head off at top speed again.
You got it, yeah?
These are our beasts, and these are our things that we will learn to use always and be completely in for the next, 6 days or so. We're still here a bit remote, even though the water's here now. We're finally at the river, and the hills are here. There's still a lot to happen, Finally, we're in the water. It is a blustery and tough baptism though, the roughest and liveliest waters of the whole trip, matching the inner storm of anticipation inside me. Will I capsize? Will I last 10 minutes? It's exhilarating stuff. Within half an hour, the river brings us to a Warao encampment. The friendliness is amazing. Everyone runs out to greet us. Jakira we shout, and they call back. We decide to buy a hammock.
Very big hammock. This is a really big one. Okay, ¿cuánto quiere?
Well, Ebony.
Yeah, that's about right. You don't have the price.
Well, I'd love to give more.
On the river, you learn things as you go along. The first thing I pick up is that if you paddle along in someone's wake, you can go faster, easier.
The next thing to learn is that because the rivers are tidal, it's best to stick in close to the bank where the current affects you less. And this is the best place to see wildlife. Our first full day's paddling ends happily as we arrive at the luxurious Delta Lodge. Our bodies knackered and slightly in shock. Chris has been here before, so there are a few old friends there to greet us.
Bienvenidos. Ay, está lejos en 3 kilometers in a day. Feels like, you know, I'm glad I did all that training. No, wheel. There, get wheel. What a little water oughta do. Well, I didn't think the water oughta do.
There's Wiu, a river otter who has made the camp his home, a little orphan spider monkey, and a year-old jaguar.
Yes, no, he was brought here by the Indians.
Chris's kind and gentle handling of the animals almost made Wiu want to come away with us.
Let him go. I guess. Yeah, he just got his.
Here, an extremely white man, fresh off the boat, gets a little bit cosy and familiar with a lethal jungle predator.
And have animals. Hey guys, tonight we're going to sleep very comfortably.
Very good.
But it's not necessarily going to be like this for the whole trip. Okay, we have our hammocks and our mosquito nets, but tonight I'll give you all a cabin. Christophe, which cabins can we use? 27, 26 or?
A, B, C, B, C, D.
B, C, excellent.
Could I have the ensuite bathroom, please?
Yeah, these are all actually ensuite bathroom.
27.
Oh, just the biggest then.
Here in the middle of nowhere. Probably 2 cabins. Yeah, we've been paddling for 6.5 hours.
I think it'll happen quite a lot. It's actually often worse when you get off these. Well, obviously,
but anyway, I'm going to show you. I'll show you in a minute on the map exactly what we've done so far and where we're going, and you're going to understand what an incredible mission this is. If we can make it, I think we can.
It's too late to change your mind.
We did 50k today, and the whole trip is about 350, and we have 7 days. Yeah.
Right.
So we keep doing this for 7 days basically, and we're there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, the further we go into the delta, the more primitive the indigenous people get, the more wildlife, the more beautiful the nature, if you can believe that. Well, you'll see for yourselves. It's really
yeah, God bless.
Cheers, Victor.
Cheers.
Cheers, Victor.
Cheers.
Stuff.
Cheers.
And here's to...
This vast area that you see here is the Orinoco Delta. And this has been formed over millions of years from the silt from the Orinoco River, which is the 8th longest river in the world. The only way I think this is really going to be possible is if we use the river to our favor. Okay, this part of the Orinoco Delta is tidal, so we have a 1.5 meter tide every day. So we basically leave when the tide is going out. And this way we have 1 to 2 knots of current probably with us. What do you think, Victor?
Well, tomorrow the tide will start to, I'd say, fall about 11:30.
Right. So we should probably be in the water by 9 or...
Yeah, about 9 is good time to go.
So we get the full benefit of
yeah.
the...
Right. When it starts to fall.
9 at latest.
Right.
How long does it go out for? I mean, how long is it travelling
6
out?
hours.
6 hours. 6 hours is full in and 6 hours it
So we
getting low.
should use the whole 6 hours every day.
Right.
Well, that would mean 9
Exactly.
and then go from 11 till 5, I suppose, and then stopping.
Right, so we
moment.
can. What we'll do is in the morning we'll have a good breakfast and we'll take a bag of food, a little sandwich and some grog with us, and we'll just eat that along the way whenever we're hungry. And when the tide starts going against us, we'll start looking for a place to stop.
Yeah.
Okay, it's also going to be quite interesting because I have a group of Danish students who are in a camp, in a very isolated camp, almost halfway there. Halfway to the Atlantic.
And how are they
So
getting
we'll
there?
spend the night. They've gone by speedboat, like most people who visit the Delta travel around in speedboats. Victor, you're heading up there, right?
Yeah, I'm going after tomorrow.
Okay.
I think I will see you there. I'm going to tell you,
you think
take
you'll be
some
there first?
supplies, like some food, and
Maybe you can take some of our food with you as well, yeah?
it's not a problem. And leave it
That's
to
not
me.
cheating, is it?
Well, no, it's okay. We just carry less weight.
It's faster.
Take some food and me.
I weigh a lot, honestly. It'll help.
Oh shit, guys, the mosquitoes are killing us. Let's go to our rooms and put some long trousers on and stuff, because the mosquitoes are going to get really bad now. Beer or soda or something?
Yeah. It's very, very good cucumber. The guy, of course.
Piña, compañero.
Son piñas.
Una pega así. Entonces, sí. Esta es una araña mona que llamamos acá. Claro, ella no es agresiva y puede tomarlo, pero sin repelente.
Kleine, ne? Ganz nah zusammen.
Die hat richtiges Fell, hör mal.
Es como una uñita, hace algo, como una pega.
Is that textbook?
Send me textbook.
You know what we could do? We could do the fucking water.
Brendan, our rock. Strength, compassion, and dignity, even wearing braces.
Cameraman.
Over there.
Hello there, I'm Chris and I'm expedition leader, and I'm taking all these people through the Atlantic, through the Delta, all the way to the Atlantic hopefully, 350 kilometers. I don't know how we're going to do it. Got this little GPS here, but probably my best navigation aid is Pina over there. He's a Warao Indian and he says he knows the way. I hope he does. Anyway, see you later.
Hi, my name is Alexandra Dobrin. I'm a photographer from Lecherias and Swategi State. And this is beautiful. It's a great expedition and I hope to take good pictures as we go and hopefully get to the Atlantic Ocean. So,
Mi nombre es Piña, soy Warao y voy con ellos hasta Orinoco.
Hello, my name is Phil. I'm the brother of Chris, mi hermano. Perhaps you can see the resemblance, maybe not facially, but in spirit and passion, certainly it's there. I can't wait for the rest of the trip. I'm famous for the guy who can flick this hat off the oar.
Cinco años. ¿Cómo va la vaina? ¿Bien?
Known this guy for like 5 years. It's beautiful because each time he comes back there's another kid and he passes the river slowly, passes this part of the river once every year, and it's always another kid. And this guy's still here and Chris goes away and does all this stuff and then comes back and passes by and they're happy to see you whenever they see you. It's unbelievable, it's beautiful to see, very beautiful.
By now, it was all becoming rather wonderful. We began to find our technique and settle into a rhythm, until reality hit us. Although my brother Chris was clearly upset, he's not one to let it get to him, so he let it go, but not for long.
Oh, we're not going to stop for lunch, we have no bloody time to stop for lunch. Today we've done about 1 hour's paddling. If we go like this, we're never going to make it. Never going to make it. Those guys they still didn't understand what it is to pedal 300 kilometers in 6 or 7 days. Anyway.
When we left Wakahara back there about 7 kilometers back, this woman left at the same time. This old Warao lady in a broken Kuriara. Where are the other paddlers? Where's my team? Where? What is wrong with them? A 60-year-old Warao woman in a broken Kuriara. Come on, I'm not being unreasonable, but those guys are not going to make it. Going at that speed? No way.
He was right though, and we all now understood the enormity of the situation. So we set off immediately. Suddenly it hit us. It was really sinking in. Would we actually be able to make it?
It's your first day, man, but I'm slightly younger than her. Okay, I never said it was going to be easy.
That's fine.
Yeah? You okay? I regret it. This Warao woman, this probably 50-year-old Warao woman in a broken wooden Kuriara, left the village at the same time, 8 kilometers away. And she was making better time than us. So I'm thinking about maybe changing the trip and going to the Atlantic with her.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if we're going to make it with you guys.
It's an option, Chris.
Let's age ourselves, change our sex and husk out. I mean, you guys would probably be better company, but... Anyway, how are we doing, okay? Yeah. Okay, listen. We've done about 16k today. Okay? 16.
16.
1-6.
6-0.
Okay, we've used 3 hours of the good water, of the tide. You know, we have to do 35k today, this afternoon, yeah? That means 4 hours of really hard paddling. Yes, of course, it's this way, it has to be. This is the Manamo, this is the big... The guy said this Trinidad is this way, straight.
That way? How long? Did he tell you how long?
He just laughed. He just laughed and said, you'll never see it till a week away.
The rain was magnificent, really refreshing and fun to paddle through. If anything, we moved faster through it when you could see the eruptions all over the surface of the river.
Cramp's kicking in, put it that way. And the sunstroke. But it's beautiful.
You see that rain? That was so beautiful. It was so refreshing. Now let's see what happens ahead. At least it will be cool for a while. Bye.
Well, it's just something you become used to. Wherever you go, there's paparazzi, cameras. Always somebody wanting a piece of you. You know, it's always been like this for me ever since I was a child. A child star, you know. The cameras, everywhere you go, the cameras. Never leave me alone. You dipping into reality. Cameras skimming off the top. It has a valley park. Simply leave your kayak here, someone would park it up.
What do you mean?
Fantastic.
God, it looks like heaven up there.
I'm the perfect recipient of flavour.
This is Winifred from Guyana.
Guyana, yes.
And how long have you been living here?
I have 30 years over here. In
30 years, right here?
Yeah. No, not here. My brother lives in here, but I live in San Miguel.
Right. He's from Scotland, and Brendan.
I'm very pleased to meet you.
They've come from Scotland to kayak to Trinidad with me.
My husband...
And Alexandra, she's from here.
Yeah,
Wrongly.
my husband used to
It's actually the legs, not the arms that are tired.
Very long, it's a very long time he used to...
Incredible.
Can't bloody walk.
What's it just wants to do, doesn't want to do.
The legs aren't working properly.
I feel like Charlie.
It's like we've already had that gin.
I've got Chaplin.
Not that we were going to have gin.
Chaplinitis.
Trying to throw me over my legs trying to throw me over
I wholeheartedly support a ridiculous... Let's not bother, I'm seeing it's fine. Why change your plans? You may as well change and make it easier.
Because you only wanted to see Trinidad, not actually go, didn't you?
I'm going to go to Trinidad, I don't get to Trinidad.
Because I'm sure they've got some good techniques.
We have to go the other way.
I'd never ever have seen this banana if I hadn't come here. This is only like just over halfway through the first day and everything. It's like, this is where it's all. It's usually the hardest on the first day, isn't it? You can't quite believe it. And the morning of the second can be the worst. This is the morning of the second. We've done the hardest part. The hardest part's up here. Just escaping the wave after oar after oar of inescapable anguish. Thank you.
Yeah, it doesn't actually taste like what I thought it would taste like. It's nicer than I thought. Not to suggest I wasn't expecting much. Okay, what do you teach this cuddler? It's really nutritious.
Was that a double? That is very good. It also goes in.
50 mil.
It goes in so easy. You just need it. It's absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, it just goes in so easy.
It's what you want. It's like sweet but not sweet. It's like
Nice, huh?
glitter carbonated.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
Hola. ¿Y tu papá, niños? ¿Tu papá? ¿Dónde está tu papá? Su papá.
It's nice, huh?
Amigos de Escocia, dígalo que somos de todo parte del mundo, Canadá, Venezuela, Escocia, y quiere ir a Trinidad.
Hello. Phil. Phil.
The Warao are always excited when we have arrived somewhere. We come without engines quietly. Everyone comes out, around, and soon there's a buzz going and you're kindly accepted as one of them, among them. And then they just get on with what they do, showing you what they've made, hoping you might buy something. That night, I took everyone through a gentle warm down.
All day you've been passing the whole river behind it, whole river behind it, whole river. But those hands and worship them. All day they've given you everything. They're the connection to you and everything else. Take them up to the sky, these hands. Take them up way up high. And then bend yourself down. You're really top friends of it. All day you've been passing the whole river behind it.
Around maybe 8 o'clock. Let's make an early start tomorrow, yeah? What do you think? Because we have to travel for 15 km down this main, down some big rivers, and then we have some really small channels to get through.
So how far away are we from the small channels?
And if we have the tide pushing or giving us in the small channels, it's going to really help, because in the small channels the tide runs faster. So even though we're going against it now, we'll make really good time later.
You know, I found today in the channels, when the tide was at its strongest, that it was actually harder because the waves were actually almost so big that it was harder to get in rhythm. When the tide was at its hardest, you know, like an hour out, or you know, like, you know, it was hard for 2 hours. Just after that, it was nice.
Okay, so we'll all leave and go with the tide, and
I don't know if that's relevant.
You can wait and go against the tide if you like.
No, you know, the other thing, that piña would go right on the side of the river because it's smoother. Because in the center there's much more current. So
it's along the edge.
Much stronger.
And one side is stronger than the other side too.
Yeah.
It's good.
Next morning, with my new haircut and streamlined attitude, we're all a bit more efficient at getting up and going in the morning. And Brendan is getting very good at putting a rope in a bin bag.
Well, I feel more than ready now this morning. I let the chief, or the head of this little family group, cut my hair last night, although 3 people had a shot at it. So with my new hair and my freedom up top, I just can't wait to get back in the water, and I really want to feel that. There's a moment where you go, this is it, I can't do anymore, this is it, I can't do anymore, and then you just sail through that. So I'm going to go for it now. Today. Good luck. And then we'll...
Today we're going to try and do another 45 or 50, possibly 55 kilometers to the Hauna, Canyo Hauna. It's about 3/4 of the way to Warinoco. See if we can make it. Our muscles are a little bit sore, but we're feeling very positive, and we're going to go for it.
¡Oconaría! Gracias.
We were getting deeper and deeper into the jungle now, where we definitely felt we were discovering the unknown. We were newcomers. This is a howler monkey. At night you could hear their call from miles away. We pulled up the kayaks, ravenous for a hearty lunch.
Over here is the view in the window in the kitchen. We like to just leave it open plan, it's quite minimal. Just a little place by the river. Nothing special, just a drop-off point.
Are you a typical one?
Can we stay here?
Damn right. I'm not going to ask. There's even a little place to pull up our kayaks.
Wow, this is nice. It's brand new, huh?
Don't sign of anyone. Pulling on the fire.
Fall on the what?
On the fire. We're going to make a fire there.
Good idea.
Chris.
Someone's got to do it.
None.
Yeah.
Bueno.
Chris.
Yes.
Where are we?
I'm really not too sure.
I never realized.
I know roughly where we are.
How do I know you know where you are?
I don't know where we are. I never saw that. I know roughly where we are.
Does anyone?
I know how to get back if you want to go back. And I think I know where we're going.
Oh, let's go.
No, let's go back.
Not even one step. No.
Let's go on.
Not even one step back.
Ni un paso atrás.
Ni un paso atrás, tú lo has dicho.
Ni un, ¿cómo se dice? Canaleta. Ni un remo atrás.
The mornings became a nice, gentle, special time to us. A way to work up slowly to the exertions of the day. What a morning this was. I know I'll never forget the feeling of it.
Well, we survived the night in the middle of the jungle. Now we're going to try and get back onto the main channel. This was a shortcut to avoid going all the way around the island. We came through this little canyon and found a beautiful place to stay, a good shelter, just as well because it rained a bit last night. But everyone had a really good night's sleep. And now we're going to join the main canyon and head up to Orinoco.
We came across this family who had made their own guitar, or cuatro, and this incredible wooden toy.
It's lovely. It's lovely. I need to.
There was a sense of us now really getting into it, totally enjoying things, paddling freely now, paddling without thinking, so you could just look around the whole time, soaking up the beauty. We became like the Orinoco Four, our kayaks spanning the river. That day was a magic day, and to top it all off, we had a night of near luxury, lots of new friends to meet, and good food at the Simowina Lodge.
We should have been here for 3:30. Sorry, we're a little bit late.
On that end.
Morden? Morden, can I see Morden?
I felt compelled to introduce myself to all the new humans, never forgetting our nightly warm down.
Your mean-topped engine of ferocity. All day you've been forcing your... All day you've been passing the whole river behind you. Get those hands of yours and worship them. All day they've given you everything. They're the connection to you and everything else. Take them up to the sky.
And then those hands up to the sky. And then hands up to the sky. What did you say? And then I said. And then your hands up to the sky. And then to the sky. And then to the sky.
The Warao, the people of the canoe, they are a very happy and contented people. As I'm sure you've noticed in the last few days that we've been travelling, they're quite content just to lie in the hammock and watch everything going by. They're very happy and enjoy to laugh.
Yeah.
And very light-hearted kind of people. There's a reason for this. Okay, they believe that they're actually in paradise, living in paradise every day.
We had to ask the wind. Hands up, who had to ask the wind. Put your hands up to the sky. Oh, but we were never lost, always in paradise.
More reasons to shove it, Morris.
More reasons to shove it.
That was hands up to the sky for the Warao people.
From Yaquera.
Phil K and Jaquira crew.
The next day, we took a trip to meet Jesus and his family, who'd agreed to help us taste some of the local specialities of the diet, including the famous marichi worm.
Mamubo.
Delicious, soft. So nice. The cabeza es bueno también, sí.
They must think that we're mad. Yeah. Is she worried about him eating it? I just took a tiny bit off it there, not. That's why you row so. That's why you paddle so well.
That really is quite bad.
And now you're going to eat it.
Slow?
Yeah.
They're very good.
Oh, just get it in. The aftertaste is actually nice.
Internally it's quite nice.
Make it with a tobacco that grows wild and the leaf of the tiriti.
It is cheesy enough. It's, you just scrape the off outside, the outside off.
Now we are going in Hanakawaha. We're going to find some Indians, where's our friends. It's the friends from the guy what is behind. They are making some bread, you know. The bread is named Yuruma from the Tree of the Life.
That was our friend Victor, who drove the supply boat, and at night he would cook for us the most fantastic, tasty food I'd ever had. Suddenly, Pina noticed a river python high up a tree. He climbed up the tree and chased it and caught it barehanded.
River python.
It's a nice looking stone.
For the first time on the trip, we step out of the boats and actually walk away from the river into the forest. We're going to visit a small family tribe who choose to live away from even the other Warao people, totally isolated. Chris loses his balance, falls against a tree and fills his hand full of spiky splinters. The Warao are very patient and helpful because usually it's only children who have this problem. Sweets are always a great gift to give out when you meet the Warao, especially on this day when a baby had been born. We found out later they named the baby after Alexandra, our photographer. These Warao open up one of their sacred marichi trees, which has been lying for 3 months rotting. The decomposing tissue a perfect breeding ground for the worms. The smell is almost overpowering. Pina takes us for a look around to share some of his amazing knowledge of the forest.
That's where I belong.
This is called Clemencio, and it's very good against diarrhea. This is another medicinal tree, and it's used against ringworm.
Esta mata, ¿no? Esta fruta. Tinta. Morado.
Yes, this is another useful dye that's used in the making of baskets and hammocks again, to stain the marichi fibre and make a nice purple colour.
Is it a fruit?
You can see how it stains quite nicely. Yes.
Is that wall paint?
And this is used to make canoes. This is one of the most important trees for the canoe people. The Kachikamo tree. I think you have jungle fever maybe. Get your nostrils around that. Huh? What does that smell like?
A bit like eucalyptus.
Eucalyptus, exactly. Okay, this Pina, as Pina has just indicated, this is another medicinal tree used this time for gripe, which is a common cold. Now we're going to go fishing.
Is this the ideal bait?
You can use a marichi worm.
Pina actually catches this fish, whipping it out swiftly into his little basket.
Good evening, Charlie. We invited some friends home with us, so I hope it's okay.
Yes, it's alright.
We had such a nice time with them today. They made lunch for us, and
So
it was really wonderful, so we invited them over for dinner.
At a party at the camp that night, the Warao played their traditional musical instruments, while the Danes took part in an organic fancy dress competition.
And we have a very traditional Warao bands here, and it's just a wonderful evening. This is the judges panel.
Evening.
Later that night, we were able to witness a unique event. Two Warao holy men attempt to drive the power out of each other in a kind of shamanic face-off. Things got tougher now as the tide was strongly against us all day. Plus we were really keen to break through and finish the trip on time. I can honestly say that after paddling all day, the meals we ate were the best I've ever had. In the sunset, we reached the Atlantic, a beautiful end to a beautiful day, and a great end to a fantastic journey.